It is Lord Haywire, and I am working on my 2D4X game today. I didn't work on it last week. I did one stream last weekend of my Hex game, my Hex Demon game, and it went badly. um, so it's so crazy that on my other game, the Hex Demon one, everything goes so smoothly. I'm always shocked about how everything is going so smoothly, and I think part of it is because I'm all my learning pains are in this game, and then the other game it's just. But then when I streamed it, I've only streamed it twice, and I've only been working on it a couple of months, but I've only streamed it twice, and the first one was fine, and the second one, man, I hit it like a 2 hour fucking agony, and it was just it. I'm sure that I look like a complete fool, but it like ground the stream to a halt. I couldn't accomplish anything for 2 hours. It sucked pretty bad, but it's there. It's online if you want to check it out on YouTube. Well, you're probably seeing this on YouTube. Anyway, and then I just felt burned out the next day on Sunday, so I didn't stream this creation. And now here we are. We're back with this creation. We're gonna work on this too, and I work on the other one. So the other one is not like this one where I am streaming every. So this one I'm streaming every single. This isn't a tutorial. I'm streaming every single time I work on it, and I just had to update that because that's the version we're using here. And so that might also be part of the problem is I can't, argue with ChatGPT like the same way. I mean, I can. I guess I don't. Maybe I do. I don't know. Who knows what the difference is? Maybe this is just a more difficult game, and it is. The Hex Demon one is very, very simplistic, and I wanted a more simplistic game, and I was, whatever. We can talk about that some other time. I did hit play on this because I couldn't remember what we were doing, and we got some bugs already. So that's probably what we're going to be doing today is fixing bugs. Hopefully we'll fix all the bugs and it will work like a dream, but I don't think that's really what's going to happen. So let's hit play on this again, and I'm going to pay more attention to when the first bug is. Let's I was going to say let's maximize that, but let's not. So we got Steve Martinez here is the hero that, your leader, and I think what happened was the minute I spawned another leader, we got a bug. Yeah, see that person's they didn't appear. They should appear on this list. So we got something busted going on. So let's see. That is gonna be under here. And I did fuck with that a bunch. You know what? I should have. Let's hit play and do that again. Let's try to track each step. We gotta, I also have this list which I looked at. Spawning a hero shouldn't be a toggle. I think we already did that. In fact, I know we already did that. That's done. So that issue is done, but the next one is not. All right, so let's click on here. Let's click on a person, Louise Smith, and we're going to recruit them, and they should appear here. And this person is no longer getting named, I guess. We should just do it for fun, but yeah, they're not here. We're not getting a bug. Are they anywhere else? They could have appeared some weird spot. Army timer canvas. What the fuck is that? Heroes. Armies. Counties. Yeah, they didn't appear. So they should. I don't know what happened with their instantiation. This one's being instantiated correctly. The other one is not. It would be good to rename this. I think I turned off that rename, but I think it would be good to name that as the same as the hero. It would be easier to keep track of things. So let's figure out what the fuck's going on there. So I clicked. This is also busted, but everything's busted. I went through and tore out a bunch of shit. We're doing a major rewrite right now, which is good because I've learned so much more than when I started this, however long ago it was when I started this shit. So I think let's go through the process of this working. Let's hit play here. Excuse me. You click on this, and then you go to the population, and then in the population description, the population description panel, there's a recruit button. and then it goes to "Are you sure?" And then the "Are you sure?" panel, because I can't remember how this shit works. It has this on here, and then you hit yes, and then that's when it should recruit something. So from here, and there might be a better way to do this. I'm learning all sorts of new things every time well, not every time, almost every time I do any coding, I learn something new. A lot of this is trash code and it needs to be fixed. And I'm just gonna, I just fix things as I see them most of the time. Some of the time, okay. So what the fuck is this thing doing? It is okay. So the currently selected county population is a hero. That's nice. This takes off the cost of the hero. All right, that's fine. Remove. So this is our banker script. It keeps track of all the money. This refreshes the panel over there, which we saw at Flash. I don't see anything where we're instantiating anything. We should be instantiating a. We should be instantiating a new one of these things, a new hero. Maybe I took that out and then I never put it back. Refresh panel. Oh, because it's done in refresh panel. The refresh panel. So how is this working? It destroys the whole thing. It's obviously not working. It destroys the whole thing. Yeah, we cut out a bunch of shit, and now it's much simpler. I remember now. It's coming back to me. So it's instantiating a prefab. The county heroes, which the county heroes should be county heroes. So we're probably not adding it to the list correctly or something. Where'd that shit go? Currently selected population needs to be added to the list, I believe. Is that what we're doing wrong? Let's go back. Where was that fucking thing? Let's put these together so I'm not having to... Okay, so let's put this all the way over here. Let's put this right here. So this goes through the county heroes list. So when we instantiate on this one, we want it to appear at the at the end. So we need to have this. It's probably somewhere else, but it needs to be in here somewhere too. We're going to refresh this thing, but we need this list to be can't we just add in this fuck stick? I don't know why we couldn't add in this fuck stick right here. Let's put this period thing down here, though. So that should have added to the list. We might be able to see that list somewhere. Maybe that was something I was fucking with. I don't know. I'm way more into serializing list these days. We can get this shit the fuck out of here, though, too. Let's get rid of this, because we don't need this debug log fucking our lives up. What is this one up here, too? Get it out of here. I mean, it's not fucking our lives up, but I want less console shit. Yeah, I've been serializing lists way more often because it's way easier to look at that shit in the inspector, which I think somebody was telling me before, like, hey, you're gonna be debugging differently. So we're gonna have to put this person. We're gonna recruit this person. Well, now they're recruiting. They're in the list now. Let's see. Now they're both here. Let's rename their. Let's rename this to their actual name. That shouldn't be that hard. It will just make life easier. This is in the refresh thing. And so we're going to be instantiating every time we refresh this, which I don't know if that's the best option. It's probably not. But fuck it for now. We'll worry about performance later. And then what we'll do is we'll go... UI, fuck you, UI hero list. I stopped using GitHub's AI thing. It sucked. Should be equal. Let's do this with I want this to not be named just their name though. I want to say like UI at the beginning. So let's do this. Oh, you know what? So when I have like sentence, so I do it like this when it's something simple, and I this is probably wrong, but when I have an actual like sentence that I'm supposed to be doing here, I do the squigs thing. I find that easier. It's more readable later. County heroes. I need a squigs in here. Last name. Okay. So now let's do this again. I just want it that way so it's easier for us to tell when we're fucking debugging shit. That's another thing I've always been trying to do a lot of this stuff. I just didn't know how to do it the best way or the worst way. Anyway. Okay, so now it has their names here, and the reason I put UI in front is because it's the UI shit. All right, so we're gonna hit close, and these toggles look like shit. That looks terrible. You can't tell that thing's been... Oh, because it hasn't been. It's just... Okay. All right, now we're going to be to our next. So now we have this spawn hero button. I remember making this. It's cool that still works. Obviously, it's busted. It is the numbers still there. We got 11 of them. That seems... Oh, and look at that. They're all numbered. Anyways, let's fix that thing first. So after it's been spawned, where was that? That was under population description panel, I believe. I can't believe I remembered that. Well, I remembered wrong, so. What is this thing called? No, I think it is the population description panel. Hero spawn button. Oh, this is giving them their name. I don't remember any of this shit is, so I'm just going to get rid of it. We'll rewrite it at some other point. Maybe have the hero spawn as child. So that is an idea. So we could keep track of them that way as well. But let's not do that yet. So this is spawning the hero token. What the fuck are we fixing? Oh yeah, the button needs to be, the spawn hero button needs to be, can we do it like a thing? Let's look. On click, can we tell it it's inactive after that? But then what about the next time we load it up? So that will be two things. Let's look at this. Spawn hero button, I bet you we can set it inactive after it's been clicked. On click. Not inactive. Button bool interactable. That's what we want. So that will turn that off once we've clicked it. It won't work anymore. But we also need to, when you load the wherever this is, and I think it's here. Is this loading the information? Okay, it is. So that is the issue. Oh wait, no, that was the issue. That should take care of that because the issue was is that it currently, if it's already a hero, and we can test that right now. If it's already a hero, the recruit is grayed out. Wait. Oh no, he still needs to be spawned. So let's spawn his dumbass. And that didn't work. What did I just disable here? Did I not save it? Did I? What button? Look at this again here. This is supposed to go on click. It's supposed to be interactable. No. Wrong guy. Alicia, Ashley. Fuck did it just happen? All right, let's do this again. We obviously have another bug in here. See, the spawn hero button was turned on there. But it's turning off when this is popping up. Are you not a hero, Christopher? Didn't I just do this 2 seconds ago? Oh, wait, now it's there. What the fuck? Is my brain not working? There's so many bugs in this fucking thing. We're gonna fix them all. So when I stream video games, I always fucking bitch and moan about all the bugs. Okay, so the first time we click this... Wait, I went through it a different way, didn't I? Oh, look, I can click on that thing in the background. That's not supposed to happen. Jesus Christ. That should actually be easy to fix. Can click the population button when population description panel is open. I have my right shit open over here on my other side. I just noticed. Can click the population button when the population and it opens. I think we would want the population description button, or sorry, panel to close instead. So I think part of the so my code's very fragile at this point, and those changes we made the past couple of streams should help with that. Okay, so let's go back. We got to keep finding. We got to get each, whatever. We're gonna fix these fucking bugs, right? Fuck this shit. Fucking piece of shit bugs. All right, first bug is we click on this. It should say spawn, but it's not. It looks like to me like the second time I clicked on it, it appears though. So what's the problem the first time we click on that? Who the fuck knows? That's a prefab. It's this UI hero prefab. What is on this thing? Hero list button clicked. Closes the description panel, then reopens it so it refreshes. I'm glad I put some of these. Check if hero is spawned. Is spawned equals true. Okay, so are we? We're probably saying it's spawned somewhere dumb. In fact, it's right here. It's this. That shouldn't be there. It's not spawned. And then where the fuck would it be where would it be turning that off then? Asking these questions. I gotta stop asking questions that I don't really want. Well, I mean, in this one, it's fine. When I'm streaming the video games, I'm always asking questions I don't want the answers to, and it fucks shit up because no, that wasn't the problem. It fucks shit up. Look at that. The second time I click on it, it appears. It fucks shit up because I ask people answer it in chat and then it annoys me. So it's like it's my problem. No, this is the right spot for this. I bet you there's another one somewhere. I've also been using getter setters or properties all the time. Uh, it's I didn't know how powerful those things were. If you're new to Unity and you are um, still in the early days, look into the getter setter properties things. And the only reason I started looking into that shit was because of some net code I was trying to use, and it was that Dapper Dino's net code. He was just like, oh, you just use a getter setter here, and I was like, fuck you, dude, I don't even know what that is. So I had to go find what it was. Okay, so let's check something here. I think we can do this. Let's see if the issue is where is this shit? Jesse Cooper, did I just see you have something on here? You do. Why is this attached here? So is spawned is off. See how much easier this made this? I think this is one of those loopy things, though. Man, this is great. Anyways, is spawned is off, so why isn't this thing showing up? So what is that thing? That is the population description panel. When it opens up, this is the thing that it's supposed to be checking. On enable, wait, it's not only is it off, but it's getting turned off. It should be okay, so it needs to know two things. Is it a hero? And I don't know what this shit is. It's got to be in the refresher here, right? No, it's not in there. It's in the population description panel, right? What the fuck else would open this thing up? It's the we have a script here just with this spawn hero button. Is hero is true. On enable. Okay, so this is what we want to be looking at here. We got the right shit. Spawn hero button, but this is wrong. If is hero is true and county population dot I know the problem, but this is wrong too. This is this is one of the joys of actually debugging is you find all this other shit in your code that you're like, what the fuck is this? At least for me, is spawn needs to be false too. Because if it's already spawned, we don't want to spawn it again. All right, so the problem wait, now I lost it. Your faction leader. Oh, I know what the idea is. When we click on that button, I don't think he's the currently selected. We can check, but I don't think he's the currently selected population until after we click on it. So the first time you click it, it doesn't have anything in currently selected population. If we click here, oh, I should have looked ahead of time because now it is going to be, and that should be on the controller. Currently selected population is Deborah Gonzalez. I bet you that's the problem. This is either happening before, and this has happened in the past. Fuck you. You're not suddenly getting an error. Fucking Unity. Now we're gonna have to close Unity and reopen it. All right. Nope. Now we're suddenly getting an error. Do I have something open? What's your fucking? You know, I've been getting this. Oh, maybe it's the. Yeah, this is a bug with Unity. So right here. Yeah, so this is a time thing. This is happening too fast. We need to have it wait a frame, and maybe I can vaguely remember this happening. Yeah, it's just happening too fast. So we just need to wait a frame. Let's close this. Yeah, save it. So this. We'll do one of those. What is this? Oh yeah, we were able to get rid of this crap. We're leaving it there just temporarily, but we need to turn this into a method and then make it slow. How do I do this? That's a rhetorical one. I know how. I just gotta remember. It's called like wait for end of frame. What's that? I was gonna use wait for seconds. Is that what I was using before? I do this occasionally. I try not to. My other, I'm just gonna talk about my other game the whole time. My other game, I've noticed that as I get better, I have to do this less. So I feel like it's an issue with my skill level more than um, then what the fuck? I know I'm doing. We just saw. Here we go. Wait for one frame. Start. Why is this wait for one frame? Return null. Well, that's probably, yeah, we are using wait for one frame. Okay. The fuck is this? I'm on the wrong spot. No, I'm in the right spot. We're fine. Everything's fine. We're going to call this one frame. No, we're going to call this wait check for spawned. Sure, that sounds terrible, but. And then we'll do this. And this is going to have this. No, that's a private string. It's an I enumerator or some shit. I enumerable. Oh, return null. Is it return null? Where was that fucking thing? Yield return null. And then what's your fucking problem? Yeah, you need to be in here. I mean, a human can't tell what a frame is, but it's still like when we're running it here, we'll be able to tell. And I don't like that, but I've never compiled this thing. It's probably going to turn into a big pile of shit when I do it. I'm holding off on until we get the first round. So as I'm going, I'm doing each part in little sections, and then when the whole game has one little section, even though like the armies can move, a hero can move. Not like they actually do something when they get there. Actually, they'll need to do something, but something very simple. And once we have the whole thing one round, we'll compile it and we'll deal with the 2 months of issues from there. What the fuck am I checking? We're checking this. Okay, so that was the issue. So now, this is not going away. It should be deactivating itself. This is stacking tokens. We'll get to that in a problem. Why aren't you deactivating yourself or being interactable? Is it possible that that's getting turned back on? I bet you it is. Something's turning it back on. Did we we did. It said it was refreshing and freshing or whatever. It said it was doing something. Song's really good. I'm listening to Is Hero. But aren't we? This is Hero Recruitment. I'm in the wrong spot. This is Hero Recruitment. Once we click that spawn hero button, wherever the fuck that thing is. Where'd you go, buddy? Here we go. We'll move it over here. Is spawned equals true. Sure, have a lot of stuff going on here. Spawn location, the county population. We got a spawn token list. We have a spawn location. Maybe have the hero spawn as, yeah, that's something we don't want to do right now. We have that, the hero hierarchy list. We have with that name that we just put in there. No, this is a different one. Is spawned equals true. And maybe this doesn't, whoops, maybe this doesn't work how I think it is. Do I have this set wrong, maybe? No, it's not here. We can just, in my other game, you can't look at anything unless it's fucking. Oh, maybe the token stack. No, that shouldn't matter. We need to be here. Why aren't you turning yourself off there, motherfucker? All right, we'll just do this with code then. That way we can check. No, come back here. I think it was here. Let's do it here. Spawn hero button. Wait, hero spawn button? Uh, it's interactable, I thought. No? Maybe that's not a thing for. Oh, I have it set as a game object. Um, Stop. False. Let's try this again. I feel like we're doing that somewhere else too. Chris Perry. And that's going up over there. What the fuck, man? Maybe it's this bug. Let's fix this bug. Um, it should. I mean, I guess it could be. It shouldn't be stopping that button from doing something. What is your problem? So this is if it's 0, it should just it's setting it at the county info token spawn, which it's saying is missing. We actually could do this a different way. Stack tokens should be if county hero stack. How the fuck are we doing this? Is greater than 1, then do this shit. We don't need to stack any fucking tokens if there's just one of them. Just don't do anything to it. That's just putting off our issue for a minute here, but where'd you go to? Oh. Where did you go to? You're right here. And maybe that's interrupting this other thing. I don't feel like it should. But it was. Huh. Oh shit, now it's gone. So we have this set up wrong. Well, I mean, I guess it's not set up wrong. It's not even available. But we probably should have it not disable, but we should set it interactable false instead. So like we know that it was there. I think there was a reason why we actually did that, but it's I don't like it now. Where the fuck was that? So much shit, man. That is gonna be on the population. So it's gonna wait for 1 frame. It's this thing. This is what we want to change. Get components. We did it right down here. If it's the hero is true and the spawn is false, this is true. And otherwise, it's false. I mean, these shouldn't ever, whatever. Let's see how that looks. I think that's a better idea than having it not exist at all. You just can't spawn it. We'll probably have to put a tooltip in, 100 years from now. Okay, so that does work how we want it to. It's there, but you can't. And we probably, you can see this thing loading, but it's just in this, yeah. Let's see if movement still works. And it does. Seems very slow, but that, it's crossing all of Multnomah, or, Portland. Okay, so now, wait, was this working? No, this is still busted too. We got a bug right there. Check if heroes spawned. Heroes list button. Check if hero is spawned. No, this doesn't even exist anymore. I don't think we want this anymore. There's one reference. What's referencing you? Go to it. What is this in? Hero list button. Yeah, these we don't do it this way anymore. How are we doing this? Where is this hero list button? Oh, I know what we're doing here. We can do this. What we want to do is have toggle is on. What did this bug out for? Is checked or whatever. Is that a thing? No. Is active. Is interactable needs to be false. It needs to be false all the time. Oh, that's not a... This is a toggle. You don't like this toggle, though. Is this one of these things? It is. Whoops. It is one of these things. No, it's not one of these things. Check if hero is spawn. My music has stopped. Has it already been like 40 minutes? It has been. I just need to see a toggle. I thought they were. I thought they were not here. Oh, I deleted that toggle. No, I didn't. Open toggles here. Well, what the fuck? Why is this read only? Shut up. That's the issue. We need this talk. UI hero list button. Where the fuck is this thing? UI hero list button is right here. I've turned it. County population is there. Serialized field. UI hero list button. Is that not this? Is this not? Oh, this isn't compiling. Because of this bug. Shut up. I like to argue. I like to yell at the thing without feelings. I think I probably just deleted. I don't know what the fuck I did. I can't remember. But we need this toggle to be in here. And then we also need... I want this to be checked. Isn't that like a thing? Is on. Okay, so is on is what we want. We always want it to be in... Okay, so the issue was is that was... I don't know what the fuck I did at some point. There we go. At some point, I fucked something up. We went through so much code and deleted so much shit and rewrote so much shit that. Okay. That was a different bug, but we got rid of it, right? All right, that's turned off. That didn't get turned on, though. It's hard to see that shit. But that did not get turned on. Probably because when we click that button, we never told it to turn that shit on. Hero spawn button. I was about to say we're going to do something different there, but no. Hero spawn button is false, but then we also. Wait. Why don't we just do it here? No, we need to do it right when it gets fired. It is refreshing this thing though. Yeah, it's like refreshing these things all the time. This shit gets refreshed all the time. So we can put it right in here. And we could do it this way to be. We could do it this way. Right here. I do this way more now too. Oh, we need to do something else here. Not that, but we also have to say if it's. We have to put an if statement in here. Then we can just because this like I said, this refreshes all the time. We'll just and then we'll just say else. We'll say else. And then what we'll do, because this is happening while this thing's being spawned. This UI piece is being spawned. Yeah, see, it's happening right here. It's being refreshed. If you see me doing weird faces and stuff, it's because of the music, and I'm like singing along in my head, making faces in my head. I feel like I have like duplicate code is what I'm thinking here. So somewhere in here, I'm betting we have something that does this same thing to a point. And I would like to not have it do it twice. So I gotta keep an eye out for that shit. So I do understand like when I'm streaming these video games and they're a bug-filled jank mess, why it happens. But I feel like they need to spend more time. So he's not spawned. So let's spawn this guy. Now it's checked. It's very hard to see. Oh fuck. We had that fixed and now it's not. It used to work where if you click somewhere else. Look at that baby go. Token info county population locate. So we got some other thing. We're gonna be working on this for a while. I know it's early, but I'm gonna go take a quick smoke. I might take more smokes than normal today. I probably will. I'm just feeling like a smoking fiend. So let me throw out my break timer, and I will be back in less than 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm guessing we're not assigning the token population at the right time or the right place, or this token, this county info is broken or something. Been listening to so much Amanda Palmer, I don't even like it anymore. I listen to it too much. Let's see. We had that working. That was working. I'm 100% sure. So which information are we getting here? So this is the token info. Where are we assigning token info? Okay, that is fine. That's fine because it's always going to be the same. Token movement is attached to the token. I hope it should be. Let's make sure. Okay, it is. And here's the county population that we're looking for. So when we spawn this, this was supposed to fill in, and that's the problem. Maybe I changed something. So let's go back to this spawn thing. Currently the county population is not what we want. Currently selected county should be where we are. The county information. Wait, where is this county info? County info. No, what are we putting in here? County population. What do we need? There's a lot of moving parts on this thing. Token movement. Move home. We need this. Where was it croaking? I don't have that bug right now. I think it was croaking right here. Transform destination. County population destination. Okay, and destination is a game object, but I think what was happening is we were assigning the game object of like this, and then it had county population inside of it too. It does, so that's the problem. And then we were in this loop, so we needed to come up with a better way to do it. I'm pretty sure that's what was happening. And that's what I was finding out, is that all these loops. Wait, this is just county info. This isn't county population. Well, let's assign it when we. Oh wait, this is move. It's here. Move token home equal home location is supposed to show the location. So county population, when we generate the county population, we need to put in where its home location is. I guess it doesn't matter until we spawn it. It doesn't matter until we spawn it right now. We do have it. Well, we can look at it. I swear we just looked at that and it didn't. It didn't show. Maybe we're assigning the wrong population or something. The wrong county population. That would be a bummer. So this spawned motherfucker, which is, where are you? Oh, I was looking at the prefab. I was looking in the wrong spot anyways. You're going to be under heroes. Mary Howard. But you still don't have one. Maybe I was looking at the right spot. Wonder why that didn't work. Let's double check what we just did here. This doesn't have anything in it. Not Mary Howard UI. Mary Howard here. This token info. County population. We're in the right spot, it looks like. That sets the location, and then we never assign. I don't think we're assigning this to the token. So we could just go spawn hero token list, get component, token info. I think this is where we're going to start having issues, though, that we had before, where it was very upset about what we were doing, where it was upset about these loops. And so if that is the case, we'll have to come up with a new way to do it, which isn't the end of the world. It just makes our lives more difficult. But I think we definitely need to have the token info assigned there. It's not complaining yet. I think it might start complaining once we spawn this guy. It didn't start complaining. Tina Ward. See, now she's got her stuff. She's old. Not that old. Okay, now she goes back. We're not getting that issue with the looping, what a serialized field thing. All right, so now it's one issue down. What's the next 5 issues we had? Let's go. Let's. I already forgot. I know we saw another one. Let's deal with this token stacking. I think that's where we were heading towards, anyways. Okay, so let's deal with that. Justin Alexander. We can spawn her, and we can spawn you. Oh, there was something about clicking around was causing issues. Okay. I can't see who that person is. This map doesn't look bad. It doesn't look good. In their checkbox, like they're supposed to be. These are 2 separate counties. I know you can't tell the difference, but they are. We needed 2 counties that are the same thing. So Jason Alexander is on the top. We should be able to click him and then move him. Oh, he's got that 2 moving along. All right, so let's deal with every single bug as we see them. You know what I mean? Like, let's not try to like find a bug. Let's just like concentrate on that shit. So this is going to be under token movement. If once it starts moving, we need it to turn off that thing. Where is that thing? It's going to be. Do we have a bool here? Because there might be a better way to do this. We don't have a bool. We do have a bool. So what we can do. Why is this public? We're hitting it from somewhere else. Okay, we're gonna rename this to move, and then we're gonna rename just this one to move, and then we're gonna go and I'm gonna put this right here, and this is gonna be private now. We're gonna break a bunch of shit. We're gonna do a getter setter here, and then we're going to go public. Fuck you. I'm talking to myself at that point. A public move. I'm talking to myself at that point because what the fuck? Okay, that's also myself. Return move? What is this shit? That's not what I want. I want this. Would you fuck off? Get. There we go. And then set. Perfect. But what we're going to do here is I'm going to turn this set into something more. Yeah, we don't want that up there. Okay, so if move is equal to true, this is on here, we can just get components. What is this thing? I'm not done. The timer we don't use anymore. Stack count we do. Hero name we want on. So stack count. How did I do this? Are these panels? What are these things? These are canvases. Oh, I did this dumb. But okay. We're gonna do this slightly different. We're gonna put in here, this is token movement. We're gonna have a private game object. And this is gonna be stack counter game object. And then we're just gonna say, oh fuck though, it's gonna be, well, it's gonna be weird to turn it back on. That's what we want. Else we're gonna turn it back on, but we're not gonna always want it on. only we're gonna want this only if there is more than one token. We probably shouldn't have this here at all, but let's just leave it here for now and see if this works how we want it to work. We're gonna have to drag this fucking thing in here though. This needs to be a serialized field. And we'll save that. So when it starts moving, it should turn it off. If it stops moving, we're going to have to set some other... we're going to need to spawn two things. Yes. It's kind of interesting that closes, but... So when it gets back here, it's going to turn it on, yeah, but we don't want it to turn on. I would like this to control it. So if it's false, this is only going to happen when this changes. What the fuck, man? If destination, is that what we call this shit? Hit component. No, a collider. Get the fuck out of here. County info. What am I looking for? County info should have some list of I think it's actually the spawn token list. It is this one, county heroes stacking, and I have a note that we want to move that. And we do. So we might as well move it now. I think that's what that thing said. Get rid of the county spawn script and put it. Why do we want to get rid of the whole thing? What is the county spawn script? Is that something else? My phone just made it vibrated, but there's no notifications. Like my phone, I have my phone set to do as little as possible. Weird. Did we already do this? There's nothing in here. It just has this, which I guess is important. We'll just get the county hero stacking then. I can't remember what the fuck I was talking about there. Maybe it'll become a parent event eventually. Dot, whatever I called it. Stacking, no, spawned hero list. If dot count is greater than 1, then we do this. The problem is with doing it this way, it just dawned on me. Well, we'll leave it. We'll leave it that way. I don't think we're adding it to this county list yet. to the spawned thing list yet. I think that's a bug, or not a bug, just something we haven't done. We can check right here with just one. Well, we wouldn't be able to see it here. Or maybe we would. What is this? Umatilla? What is this one? Harney. The wrong one. Harney. Spawn token list is empty. So yeah, we're not even moving into the right spot, but let's move this. Let's move it over here and just see if this works anyways. Let's make sure that it's not a yeah, this is Tillamook. Yeah, we're not putting in it. This is fucked up anyways. I mean, the thing didn't open. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to set up moving the camera too. It's getting kind of annoying to not have the camera be able to move. That shouldn't be that bad though. That's a Cinemachine thing. What the fuck did I just do? Oh, we need to add this when it gets to destination. So if we go back to our token movement button, oh, we're already here. I was like, what is this bool doing here? It was confusing me. That's where it goes. You'll go away. Okay, so when it gets to if the transform position equals the destination position, move equals false. That's location equals that. Its destination equals that. And then we need to move. We need to attach we need to add itself to the destination list. So that's actually not going to be that hard. That's actually what we wanted. What was it called? Spawned hero list dot add, and then we can just put in this actually. Just like that. So this game object will, okay, we don't need this there. Because this is token movement is attached to the game object that we want to add in there. So that's actually surprisingly easy. Hopefully. I think I've been doing too much programming lately. I fuck around with that hex game like, you know, for an hour after work, like every day. And it's doesn't that thing look like it's like kind of moving along all weird? All right, what is this, Harney? There she blows. Let's move her back. I kind of like that this shows up. It's not realistic. Well, it is now. I mean, I guess that's fine. Let's spawn another one though, because we haven't really tested this stacking at all. And this is different, which is good. I see 3 here. That shows 3. So I bet you we never removed her from the list, because I was thinking about having an intermittent list, but I think we don't need to today. We can do this real quick, and then we can just pause it. And this is going to be Portland that they're moving out of. Yeah, so she's still in there. We need to take her out of there when she leaves. So This is an update, so it's going to be running a bunch of times. Oh, is it setting? No, that's an if this is true, it does this. Trying to think if there's a way to do this. You know, we could use a while statement and say like while this is true, and then in there do I wonder if that would work instead of having an update. Uh, let's put that note and maybe we'll fuck around with that. I never use while statements. We could a while statement in the instead of move equals true in fixed update for. Oh, but what happens if we? I don't know. We would have to for token movement. We'll put it there and we'll whatever. Maybe we'll look at it later. So back to what we're thinking about here, though. We're gonna want to the minute it moves. So basically, when this thing becomes true, we need to. So is there any instance when it returns home? What happens? If we're gonna do that, though, we're gonna have to set this. Whoops. We're gonna have to do this as well. But this is the destination list. Where is this one? I think we're gonna need that. Destination home location is what we're gonna do here. Because it moves home and we need to add it back to the list. And you know what we could do here is we could just turn and we could do destination name, so at least we know where it's going. We also need to do like a combat log. We haven't done that at all, have we? I think yeah, that's a long time off, I guess. So this one it needs to add itself back. So the minute this turns to true, we need to have it. We can do it up here actually. We need to but no, we did the minute it gets set to true that it's moving, we need to remove it from its current list. So, location. Look at that. It really wants me to use fucking some collider shit there. Yeah, I see it. I see it. No, I want to remove itself. Okay, so when it starts moving, it removes the minute it starts moving, it removes itself. You know, so this is gonna only happen once. When we've right clicked, it sets that move to go and it will remove itself from the list. And then it won't be on any list as it's moving. And then when it gets to its destination, it will add itself to the list. We're going to test that right now. Okay, so it should no longer be part of the Portland list. The Portland list should be empty. And then let's unpause it. And now the Harney list should have him in it. And he's there. Let's move him back just to make sure. He's gone from there. And there he is. Well, let's make sure. Let's click on Portland here. I clicked on Portland in game, but okay, so he's back. So let's now spawn. I don't know why I'm like inside. I'm like, fuck yes, this is working. It's not. Oh, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, Larry Parker, we're gonna move you up here. Oh no! I don't know what this even means. Memes? What this even means? Some sort of array. Never seen this bug before. I click on it and nothing happens. What the fuck is this? We can ask ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT all the time now. I figured it out. We don't seem to have the exact same issue, but well, the exception thrown is the same. So long story short, my problem was because I manually modified the size of an array serialized property through the field property array size, but it wasn't applying the modification to the object. Blah, blah. That doesn't... I added a layer mask and got that error. I removed the layer mask, but it still said the same thing. Fixed it by editing the project, but did not save. I made that caused the error. Just had this error in 2022. Discovered it came from adding a button to a script or dragging to a serialized field. Problem resolved when I changed the button. I had this exact same issue and it fixed itself when I closed and reopened the project. Unity was just being dumb. I'm going to go with Unity just being dumb. That's going to be the second time. We are on the cutting edge of Unity. I literally talk to myself like this when I'm at home alone. Talk to the cat like this too. Trying to pick a new name for this cat. Its name is Peter currently. His name's Peter. But I didn't pick that name. And I think it's a dumb name for a cat. And he doesn't answer to it or anything. He answers to Kitty. He knows I'm talking to him when I say Kitty. Okay. What the fuck were we testing when that... Oh, the guy was just moving around. Let's spawn one here. No, let's not push our luck. Let's spawn... We should have just pushed our luck. Oh, yeah, we were going to have this reorganized depending on... I forget why we were going to do that. We didn't test that. Okay. Because they should have removed themselves. I bet you their home location is... Oh, it's right in fucking front of us. Oh, are we clearing their location when they're... No, their destination is what's getting... Home location is their location. Oh, I see what the problem is. This isn't... Home location is not what we want here. We want token info. County popu... Yeah, county popu... County pop... Dot... Locate... Dot... There we go. Let's try that again. Sorry, my head feels warm. Let's spawn you. Yeah, after one spawned, let's click on it. Yeah, let's do it differently this time. That's what you gotta do, stuff different when you test. Um, and let's spawn you on top of them. And then we'll move you to here. You've gone here before. Then we'll move you there, then back you go. Okay, then we'll move you to here. It thinks it got to Tillamook, huh? Yeah, we definitely need to put a cinema thing. It's been a long time since I've done that, though. And we'll have to figure out, because you gotta, I want WAS to move the camera, and I can't remember how to do it. All right, what is the problem here? The problem is, where's our counties? This is Tillamook that we're looking at. The Tillamook Center is. Oh, I was thinking about putting an actual. We should do that next. So they didn't actually get here. I don't think either one of them got here. Oh no, they did. So he got here, but then he croaked partway there. Wonder why he thinks he got there. Let's do this too. Um, let's go. You know the people at coffee always ask me what I'm doing for the day, and I always say nothing. Because I don't think they care, but two, I don't know how to explain that I'm gonna go home and stream video game creation. Uh, so did you croak just going to here? No, you made it there. You did not make it there. Why do you think that this one's special? Peter Murphy, like the singer, his destination's nothing, of course. His location is Tillamook. Oh, I bet you he's going. Why would this one be special? Did we fuck up something where it's like, because we went to Tillamook and things got fucked up. It didn't get fucked up all the time though. Um, where were we putting this? Were we dragging and dropping this shit in here? We are. Just double check. These are all right. Okay, so his destination must be. So what's special about him? He's being spawned. He's being spawned when no, he's not being spawned when the game loads. He's going through he's being generated when the game loads though. When it starts, when the game starts, he's being generated. Um, I bet you his. I bet you his. Well, no, he wouldn't have a destination. And when I right click, it sets the destination. What is this? Wasco? Sounds like we're in the Old West or some shit. They didn't actually get there, though. Let's look at something here, because there's a different way to do it with the other. When I'm using floats in my other game. Um, so that person, this is from 2016. This is with a Namish agent, though. What did we change? We changed the we in here. Did this fuck something up? It shouldn't have. This may have been a problem the whole time that I just didn't notice. So what I was thinking about was putting like a little city icon or something in here so we could see where it's where the actual capital is. It's quite difficult to tell because it's going underneath this thing. I don't think that's it. I mean, we can look. Obviously, we can look. That's not it. What is this text thing? Oh, is it its text is touching it? But then why didn't it happen to that one guy? Was his text not there? A weird problem. I guess it's not that weird of a problem. Um, that person stacked right on top. They also didn't turn off their names and shit like they were supposed to. But that's a different issue. It's because their names are touching it. Is their names have like a fucking collider on there or some shit? I sound so angry about it. What the fuck is going on with this piece of shit? Open up. Oh, it's already opened up. We have a circle collider. Why do we have the circle collider on here? Oh, so I can click on it. This isn't open. Open up, you piece of shit. Stack count? No, it'd be name. Graphics Raycaster. I don't think we need that. Were we, the other one though was it was getting to the center. Was it getting to the center? I think it was getting to the center, but it was moving sideways. You know what I mean? And this one's moving down and the name is hitting it first. That's why this is different than the other one. Um, I can't tell. We need to fix that. Let's fix that first. It's such a pain in the ass to fix, but let's go back here. This is Tillamook Center. Yeah, it's still. Let's move him to like over here, and I bet you it's because the name isn't hitting. Where the fuck is this? This is Umatilla. Um, What am I doing? I need to go to the Umatilla Center. Oh. Maybe this has never been working. Harney Center. Yeah, it's because it's maybe because it's skidding to a halt, but we need them to get there. They need to accurately, Douglas, get to the destination. Yeah, it isn't. Where is this thing? I see this position, but that's because I move it around here. Um, can I make the scale 0? Does it matter? Whoops. Let's put this on Umatilla Center. I don't think the scale matters. You know, I started putting things at 0 just recently in my other game. Maybe it's like a square that I can't see. This is close. This is a question that if anyone knows what's going on, definitely you can. Harney. It's like he's not even there at all. I'm curious now. Okay, Steve, or whatever your name is, go back here. Where are you? This is an unexpected issue. Um, go back to here, Steve. And what happens if we turn off your name and then we move you back here? Are you going to go to a different spot? No. What is this? What do I have in my hand right here? Um, this is suspiciously close to the center. I bet you. There's an easy way to test this too. We'll move this center, the actual center. Well, I guess it's not that. Down here, it looks like it. We'll move you away. Whoops, we got to move you with the game. And then you should haul out. Yeah, see, they're going to the wrong place. That's the issue. They're supposed to, this is the center. We have something wrong with where their destination is. Okay, so where are we setting those? We have those center. So their destination. It's got to be. No, the county population destination get component. Yeah, these are wrong. County info. Spawn token spawn transform is what we want. Jesus Christ, we had that bug in there the whole fucking time. I guess all of them. We've had this. And look at this. We have it right down here. We'll have to put a confiner too on the when we move the camera. I cannot remember how to do that though. You have to like, because when you push, west, W, no, A. When you push A, you want it to go to the left. We put this one way off to some weird spot. Oh, I guess I didn't leave it there though. There we go. Now we have some bug. What's your fucking problem? Oh, right. So this was the thing I was thinking was happening earlier. This is going to be. Well, let's put this here. That should work. Yeah, I think I need to watch a video on the thing. You know, I have it in another game. What game is that where I was using the it was my old Colt game. Tillamook. Yeah, it was just that. Oh my god, you still getting this air? Oh. So we got a problem here. There we go. I'm very confident this time. I wonder if I did it right in the Colts game that I was working on that I abandoned. I've abandoned quite a few games. The Colt one was too complicated. It actually wouldn't be that bad at this point, but when it was too complicated, it's as complicated as this one. It actually is, yeah, it's about the same. Um, let's see. It's gonna probably flip the fuck out though. I'm using a different, and we might switch to this other way of pathfinding. Do I have a copy of it? Because we. Wait, what? I know you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just. 2D4X. I do have a. We could look, because it's annoying me that. Do we want to add complications to what we're doing right now, though? Yeah, look at this. This is 2022. 219. It looks like I opened it up for some reason 3 months ago. This might cause some issues having two of these running and it doing this. If I my voice becomes all fucked up, then it will stop when this thing ends. I just want to look at the controls. We do have some input settings on this one. Map controls. Because it was surprisingly complicated and I couldn't get edge scroll to work. I might be able to figure it out now. I don't know. My knowledge with like 3D stuff is pretty shitty. Actually, anything graphical is pretty shitty. Actually, everything is pretty shitty. Earlier this morning, I was like, I think I'm probably like an intermediate Unity developer, and then I was like, no, I'm not. A beginner, the very basics. A lot of it is like I don't know stuff exists. I just started using something called reflections, not like reflections in mirrors, but in my hex game, which is what I was struggling with on the last stream last weekend. I just sat down and figured it out. Chat GPT helped me figure it out, and now I'm using them all over the place. But I also think that I'm doing something wrong. Like maybe I should make an array of. No, it would be a dictionary. Oh man, I should just have a bunch of dictionaries. I don't know. I could do a bunch of dictionaries. But I was having issues, I think, with like serialized dictionaries, something. I can't remember. It's working now. I don't know if I want to change it. This is one of those things where like, I kind of wish I had like a mentor where he could like look or they could look at the code and be like, "Oh no, there's a better way to do this," type of thing. Um, that's probably, if I'm too old to go back to school. But if I was to go back to school, that's, you could work on your game while you're learning Unity in school. Do they offer? I mean, they must offer Unity classes in college. Once again, not that I'm going to take one, but this thing's taking its fucking sweet time, isn't it? Oh shit, we're missing frames due to code rendering lag. Um, it's got some issues here. Oh, we can just remove that one. Um, oh, look, I'm using find objects. Oh, this is for the pathfinding. We might actually switch to this pathfinding thing. I just want to look at the controls of how we did. I feel like maybe it would be because I can see this camera. We have a camera rig on here too. I have a camera rig on here. Oh, I called it input settings. Camera controls. What do we got here? Yeah, move camera, 2D vector. Okay, so it's a 2D vector, digital normalized. I wonder how I did this. I don't feel like I used code though for that part. Maybe I did. Oh, I have some lighting in here. Why did I put lighting in here? Oh, right, because there's a day and night cycle. We're going to do that in the other one, too. There's my camera confiner. That's easy enough. Yeah, I don't have any... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the main camera. I'm reluctant to hit play on here. I guess we can hit play. Like I might... Like, things look all different. Yeah, see, zoom works on here with the scroll bar. Oh, I was like, I can't. Yeah, WASD works. I wonder how I did this. Token is idle in Hollywood. Yeah, so I'm using like this other thing, but they like, oh, right, I forgot about this. This whole concept. They like move around. Ah, then they teleport. Forgot about the teleporting too. Oh, time's passing. I don't know if Explore works. Look at all this shit over here, man. I put a lot of work into this. Their name's Marm. Now they're going to start exploring. I think this worked. Oh, it's because of our aspect ratio, but oh yeah, I have all this other stuff. Man, I put a ton of work into this. I forgot. All right, get this shit out of here. How did I do the zoom thing? That might be cool to look at. Wonder where I put this stuff. Now I kind of want to look at that, like not online. I have a whole script just for camera controls. As I should. I wonder where the fuck it is on the on the thing. Oh my god, my computer cannot handle this shit. Camera rig. Oh, I do. It is. Yeah, my computer does not like that I have two of these open. Edge tolerance. Oh no, that is all of that shit's used. Input system. Oh, I'm using the old input system on here? Well, there's probably a better way to do it at this point. So I'll look that up. Look at this. I'm using a switch here. In an array? Okay, let's get away from this thing. My computer can't handle it anyways. Sure, we can save it. I'll look at that some other time. Now I'm like all like, huh, that looks like that maybe I was a lot farther along. It was ugly. That was some ugly shit. Whoops, we don't want to look at this. We won't fuck with the camera right now. I suddenly was just like, it's so annoying to not be able to see the tokens. So let's find the next bug. We weren't that, it's not like we're ready to compile and ship this to Steam or whatever. We got issues. Okay. Let's spawn 2 people here. We haven't tried this. Why can't I spawn you, Todd Jackson? Todd Jackson, where would we find some information about you, Todd? You're going to be in county population, which would be, where would we look at your county population, Todd Jackson? Why can't I spawn you? You know what, actually? Currently selected county population, Todd Jackson is male. He is not a hero, and he is not spawned. So this should be, according to our, that's what I wanted to see. So something's going wrong here with this, the population. I thought we had that working, but of course we didn't. That is description panel. But we put this in a different spot. We should probably move all this shit. We put that under spawn hero button, I think. On click, it's supposed to be doing that. I think we got rid of that part. It's hero. It's this. If hero is true. Oh wait, I was trying to spawn him. We don't, and that shouldn't have worked. Jesus Christ, the problem was user error. User error. Okay, where were we? We got 7 people here. We want to recruit him first. Oh. Well, good thing we're testing this. The issue is that thing's not open, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that thing's not open. So when we hit that recruit button, no, when we hit the spawn button, we need to turn on the no, this is a different, yeah, no, when we hit the spawn button, we got to turn on, where is this, where are we getting this? World map load has all this shit. Hero info panel gets turned on, and then we need to also, what was that thing called? That is called like the hero, is that what we call it? Because that's a long fucking name. That seems like, well, let's look. Yeah, this computer is really dying fast. It makes me sad. It's relatively a pretty good computer. It's just, they got it. They got a. I was just going to get this to make sure that this is what we wanted. Yeah, it is. So remember, I changed this where I didn't have this thing turning on. I wonder though. I guess. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll find out. It doesn't matter what I think. We're gonna fucking find out right here. Hmm. Oh, this is set to, and this is supposed to turn on, but I don't think it can turn on there. So wait, the thing that I just, what was I clicking to spawn? What did I just fuck with? Yeah, this is the wrong, this is the other spawn. I think that was just in the wrong order. Because we needed to turn on first. All right. So the scroll refresher did, this got turned on, but this didn't do its job. That didn't get turned on. Yeah, we got it. It's because I had two of them open and you suck. I get it. Let me close it and open it. Jesus Christ. Thank you. I should have never opened that other one. This one shouldn't take nearly as long to open. The other one was converting to the new version and shitting itself and whatever. Okay. What the fuck were we doing when it died here? Like, we were trying to get this thing to open. So this opened, but we needed to. So this. Okay, so we turn on that one thing, and then we need to check this one thing being, so this is going to get turned on, and then on here we need to turn on the army panel if the list is greater than 1. If it's not null, well, I guess greater than 1 is, no, greater than 0, not null would work as well. So I think we're doing this in a weird way, though. I'm going to take a break in a second here. Johnny Lee. Yeah, so this turns on. So I would bet the guy's in here. It's just turned off. Yeah, so we want to. So what turned that on? What step did we do to turn that on? I'd like to have these. I would like to have less of us turning shit on and off manually. So we clicked the hero recruitment confirmed, and we manually turn this shit on. We could manually turn on the other thing, but when we manually turn this on, why don't we just check? Yeah, because this is adding it to the list. So why don't we just check and say, hey, is there anybody in there? Is there anybody in there? Which we could do with this. But this is on enable. So then we can just check if world map load currently selected county dot, oh, we need instance in here. Uh, is it not currently selected county? I'm pretty sure it's currently selected county. I must have had a typo in there. Um, what is it? It's the oh, we would have to do a for loop. No, we wouldn't. We just need to know if it's larger than. No, wait, we would. No, we wouldn't. Where is this list? Where is this list? Um, when we spawn that, what are we adding this thing to? Was that over here? I guess we don't have a list. Uh, County Heroes. It's right there. County Heroes. Actually, we could put. Jesus Christ. um, we need to have a thing up here, though. Let's actually call this UI hero list. So this will have to be turned on manually, but then everything else will have to be well maybe we can figure out a way to not have that manual. I'd like this. Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Um, we didn't assign that thing. We didn't assign the thing. Oh, we should call it hero scroll view too. So it's still turning itself off. Who the fuck is turning it off? My code is so convoluted. All right, I'm going to go take a quick break, and I will be back in less than 5 minutes. My mouth is very dry. Okay, I'm back. Let's hope that this whole video isn't fucked up because of that one opening that thing. I don't know. I should probably check it afterwards. We'll turn on my break timer. Um, Look at all this UI stuff. The whole game's mostly UI. So, did we test? What did we just do? We. I feel like it's already checking this somewhere. It has to already be checking because how does it know to turn this off? I don't even. I don't have it to say. Who knows? There's gonna be. It's right here. Oh. Um. Can we just do this? Jesus Christ! I don't know why I'm asking this. We can just do this. I think. No, wait, wrong one. And then just skip this shit. It's not gonna. Don't refresh it if it's. I mean, don't even destroy it if it's not. Whatever. Uh, let's see if this works now. I probably just busted something. Um, I started later today. I took a nap before. I usually take a nap after I stream. Okay. All right, now let's spawn one here. Yeah, we got to do the camera next time. Then let's spawn one here. And then move him here. I can't. I don't think it's working. It's supposed to open up the. Oh, this isn't working. Because it also. Oh, wait, no. If we click on it, yeah, but it's still not working. We can't select this person because of this. Because I can't move the camera. So we'll have to do that tomorrow. I'll have to watch. Well, hopefully tomorrow. We'll just move him to a different spot right now. But so this I can't muster people here though, or spawn people here. We'll move this person. Yeah, see, like this code is very fragile. Like I change one thing, then it breaks. Um, this should be. Man, now what do we do? What is the name of this place? Wasco. Phil's there. I don't think shouldn't be opening though because we can't. Um, there's another thing we could do is we could just move the camera. I mean, it's so pretty. Where are you, camera? There we go. That works. Moving the camera is good enough for now. Uh, Back to you though. Oh, we got to move the camera while the game's off. Let's move this camera a little bit. We'll have like a lot of ocean here. We'll save this so I don't forget and not save it. Okay, so spawn someone here. This will solve that. It's kind of a lot of clicks to spawn somebody, but I guess no, I don't know. I was gonna say I guess you wouldn't be doing it that much. Let's move you to here and make sure. Yeah, you didn't get added to the list or whatever. This is Portland. Are you getting added to a new list? Portland. You aren't on that list? Wait. I think it swapped them. Okay, first spawn you. You need to be on the Portland list. You are. Then you need to be on the Tillamook list. You are. So what's happening here? It's not pulling the right county when we're clicking on this. Jesus fucking Christ. It's a never ending goddamn thing. County heroes. Currently selected county name. Is our currently selected county off? That would be bizarre, but it's possible. We're getting the right information over here. Man, everything is so fucking fragile. Currently selected county population. We don't need that one yet. Portland. Tillamook. All right, maybe I was clicking a little too close. Okay, so I right-clicked, and this changed this one, which is what we wanted. Portland still clicked because we haven't changed it. Which is fine that this shows us here. When we click on here, currently selected county is Tillamook. Tillamook has Bruce Howard. This should be open. This should still be open. I don't think that's the issue, but it could be. Good God. Wasn't it working 5 seconds ago? Then I changed this. I added this return in here. Well, here's the problem. Well, here's one of the problems. We're setting the wrong thing. We were setting this thing closed. What is this? Oh, right, it's for both of these things. But we don't necessarily, so I just didn't like this being turned on all the time. So this is on, wait, what the fuck just happened? This thing got turned off. Shit is so fucking fragile. Um, Okay. But then when I click here, it turns all of these off. And even if I turn that on, it still thinks this list is empty. Should be Tillamook. And is this list empty? No, because this thing can't check its list until this gets turned on. So that was with Select County. Select County is another script, which I think... Building refresher, the banker. All right, so somewhere we got a Select County going. Something wrong in Select County. Which we've been kind of like moving and changing. And I think what we were doing with here was checking. It would be under here. Hero info. Okay, that's not it. Yeah, we have too many things interacting with the same shit. We got something wrong going here. So we had that thing. Well, let's think. So I'm left clicking on and this is all left click stuff, right? Yeah, so panel changes is where this should be. Man, this is convoluted. This was all because I didn't like this thing being open, like I said, being turned on all the time. I mean, we could just live with that. I mean, it's not the... So this would be turned off. This would be on all the time. And I just didn't like it being on. That was the thing. I just didn't like it being on. Do we have a group for this or a thing for this? We don't have shit in here. Oh, they're all in world map load. Do we have one in world map load for this thing? We do. So at some point, somewhere, we also have hero scroll view and army scroll view in here. All right, so let's just fix it. It's kind of a dumb... Okay, so on panel changes, it's going to go through this stuff. This is just making sure we're the same faction to be able to see that stuff. If we aren't the same faction, we can still open up our building panel. What? It turns off everything else. Oh, if it's true, it shuts it all down. Okay. So if it's our same faction, then we need to have in here, this doesn't really matter. We can temporarily get rid of that muster army button. It's not doing. That's the building. That's expanding the building thing. So we need to also, if name. No, wait. Where is this? County hero. What was it list? What was it called? It was called. We just fucking used it. It's this, but it's not that. It's sort of that. Where the fuck were we? Panel refresh, panel changes. We can just pull this straight off of the is greater than 0. This is the same thing we did on that other one. And we can actually change that other one. Vertical and hero scroll view. Then this one. See, this is the problem though. Now we have multiple places where, you know, it's like. I think I'm going to put this. We'll leave this off. This thing will detect itself. Else, it will just turn it off. Whoops. We need to put this as false. Yeah, we're going to have to do some major surgery to figure out, like, we did some, but we're going to have to do some more. Like I said, this is pretty convoluted. That turned it on its own. So that's fix that, whatever we just did. Okay, so now this is where it gets. Oh, we didn't have anybody here yet. Did we? No, we do. More is still listed up there. And that's more. But, and I'm clicking on Portland. Portland shouldn't have more in it, wherever the fuck they are. Yeah, it's empty. And this is Tillamook. Tillamook has more in there. Let's do this again and concentrate on each step to make sure that I'm fucking this up right. Like, what happens to this guy? We must be deleting him. So we're spawning a hero there. We're recruiting a hero here. Then we're spawning them. So let's double check. Tillamook should have this dude in there. Patrick Evans. Coleman should be in Portland. And then if we move Coleman to here, they should both be in here, but it's not happening. Portland has nobody in it, which is what we want. But now this. Oh, wait, it does have both of them. Well, what the fuck? What? What just happened a second ago? This stuff is so fucking convoluted. All right, so we fixed that. So what is going on here? This isn't refreshing. Where is this? Hero scroll view is on here. Something is not being updated right. Professor Stevens, how's it going? How's Maryland? I was just watching The Wire uh, last night. I've watched it before. I was rewatching it. It's got to be this. It's got to be this is not doing. Um, I am working on a 2D4X game, and it's gonna take place in North America, and I'm just using, I'm in Portland, Oregon, which is, right around here. Um, and I'm just using. It's kind of like Crusader King, my grand scheme. It's a ridiculously over ambitious project. The grand scheme is to cover all of North America and do like counties like Crusader Kings. And so that's what this is right now. And these two are like, these are this, this is the same faction. They're colored by factions. So there's Portland. This isn't the real county. There's these lines. This is from some map I got, some copyright free map, or the real county lines. But I didn't want counties that small because it's too many of them. And now I'm just trying to figure out why this list it's working, but it's not working. It's so I've been learning as I go, and I don't know if this is going to give me the right info, but let's see what it does. And I've streamed every time I've worked on this game except for like 10 minutes or an hour or something. But what's happened is my skills have improved, like not a lot, but they've improved, and so I'm dealing with this code that I wrote that's shitty, and I keep rewriting it. And so I'm like struggling. Yeah, is this not going to tell me what I want to know? No, it's not going to tell me what I want to know. To repair and rewrite, like I just rewrote like huge chunks of it, and now I'm trying to figure out like there's like multiple things they're pointing at. Yeah, it's just a big fucking mess. Okay, that's not going to tell me, but you know what would tell me? No, that isn't going to tell me that either. You know what it would? No, because we already know that that's right. God damn it. Nothing that I'm. So it's supposed to be a post-apocalyptic game eventually, where you have like, leaders of countries or counties, provinces, and armies, but a very, very low population. And I also want to put like mystical shit into it. It's, like I said, ridiculously over ambitious. I'm trying to do the baby steps first. I am not sure what the fuck is going on here. If that list is right, it's got to be because I'm putting this in a. Let's look at this one more time. Okay, so we spawn somebody here. If I can click the button. And well, actually I'm doing this different this time, but let's look. The Portland list is empty. What? It should have 2 people in it. No, they haven't been spawned yet. Jesus Christ. Okay, there's one person. Ralph Foster. Some really unfortunate names sometimes. Okay, so that's right. It's when I start moving them, something's getting fucked up, and it was working for a minute. Okay, so Ralph's still there, which is right. And she's there, but it's not, it doesn't detect her. And it's still detecting 2 here. I'm looking at the wrong list. I think that's what's going on. I'm looking at the wrong list for this stuff. We want to look at... This is right. Oh, that's what's going on. I'm adding them to the spawned list, but I'm not removing and adding them from the other list. That's what's going on. Jesus Christ. So we need to go back to... We need to move them from this. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Is there a way to use the same list so I don't have to fuck with 2... We were just talking about blue crabs. I stream video games too, and I was playing some video game, and there was blue crabs in it, and I didn't know that those were like real. I assumed they were a fantasy creature, um, because they were in the game or whatever. Okay, so is there a way to do this where, um, chat was like, no, they're real things. And then we were talking about, like, I guess there's like some massive ones somewhere. I can't even remember what we were talking about. My memory is shit. Um, I would prefer not to have 2 lists that I'm changing all the time, but maybe I can't get away with that. One has the game object. Well, wait, no, we don't need to take it off that list because this is just checking. Yeah, exactly. Like, it just seems it's like destined for failure there. We don't need that to happen because this is just this list is getting created every time. Um, this isn't even a list. This is just... This is just, why did I call this a list? UI hero. That's what's killing me here. There is no list. This should just be generated every time from the county hero list. I was wrong. There aren't 2 lists. The fuck am I doing here? There's got to be... I'm going to turn off this useless debug log that I wrote. I already got rid of it. Have you ever watched The Wire? It's a great show. All right, let's do this again. I think the easiest, every time it's appeared is when this has been happening. So spawn this guy. His name's Scott Collins. So this is just his UI thing. And he's in Tillamook. And he's there. And she's right. This is right because she hasn't been spawned yet. But then it's right there. Tillamook is right there. So that's all right. And then it's when we move someone. Maybe I'm moving. I don't know what the fuck. Well, that's right. Portland. But this is wrong. Are we not destroying this shit right? Destroy? Parent hero list. Actually, it's not. Parent hero list. Destroy panel. Was this working for a minute? I don't think it was. I haven't watched the new. I watched like the first season and a half of The Witcher. I love Star Trek. I haven't watched any of the new Star Trek though. So I don't know if I love that. Just like Next Generation and Voyager and Deep Space Nine. Those ones are the shit. You should definitely check out The Wire if you're into like crime dramas. Um, what do you think about the new? I always ask everyone about the because I love Star Trek so much. What do you think about the new Star Treks? I've heard not so good stuff. Like the Picard one, I'm like Chad is always like Picard fucking sucks, which sucks because I love Picard. I actually joke that I shave my head and I call it the Picard, you know, because it's getting there. Um, okay, so something's happening where this is not getting destroyed. I think. Or or didn't I have I did I had some like janky shit. Is this on enable? It is on enable. I think I had some janky shit going on where I was and I didn't like it, so I just took it out. But then I meant to fix it. Um, where it would turn itself off and then turn it like at the when you clicked on it, it would turn itself off. I did. I totally did, and then I was like, man, but it's so. I feel like the destroy should do, but it's on and it's enabled the whole time. Well, no, it's still refreshing. It is. Man. Oh yeah, the one Enterprise. I saw an article about that, and it said like Scott Bakula was like the shoutiest captain of all the captains. And then I was thinking back, and I was like, he does shout a lot. He even shouts at like his best friend in the show, like as the engineer guy. He's just like, what, dude? Um, so Strange New Worlds, I've heard pretty good stuff about. What's VOY? I don't. Uh, Discovery. Yeah, yeah. He probably was. He was actually also in some like horror movie. You know, it was a Clive Barker book that adaptation where he was like a private eye, where I think he was also trying to distinguish himself from Quantum Leap. Um, and the movie it was like I don't know, it's Clive Barker, so it was like witches and you know he was supposed to be kind of like a badass, and it was like really hard to like see him. Same with it, like his his Captain Archer or whatever his name was. I think the way for me to test this is force this thing to refresh like at some weird point. Oh wait, this is going to be a problem. That return's going to be a problem because it's supposed to. Okay, so that was one issue, and I remember I said said how the um oh Voyager, yeah. I still think about the I can't remember not Tuvok, the one where they murder that guy. Tuvek. That's a Voyager episode. All right, let's see what happens here. Is it just that return the where I fucked myself? Wouldn't be the first time. No. Okay, what is going on here? It's supposed to be. This thing turns on. It's not refreshing. Something is okay, so that's what's happened. I'm doing something. I did something in the past 2 hours that. So this is fine. It refreshes on the first enable. But when I click on it, let's just turn it off here. I think that's what I had before, but that was like weeks ago, months ago, where I just had this stupid turn it off and turn it back on thing. Because I don't like that. I don't like turning something off to re-enable it immediately. And I've been doing that with this thing for a long time. Well, that broke something. So that means we would have to turn it on here. Checking. Yeah, I love sci-fi stuff. I actually like collect sci-fi books. Not like they're not valuable. They're like the shitty beat up copies just for myself. Um, this should actually not work if I just move you over here. Yeah. Well, that doesn't work. So it's pulling something else wrong. So it's not this refreshing shit that I'm trying to fix. It's pulling something else wrong because I'm clicking on Portland. What is my I they did wait. This is one of those bugs that I don't even if I want to stop coding, I don't want to stop because you don't want to leave, your shit in the middle of this. Okay, so this is the dictionary list we got here. Currently selected hero, or sorry, currently selected county is Portland, and when we click on here, it changes. So that we know that that's happening. Um, this is pulling the wrong information though. That's what's happening. This thing is wrong. I don't think. I mean, we're looking currently selected county. We're looking at. I mean, I guess it's possible that this is pointed at. Get the fuck out of here. That this is pointed at something else. I was actually just thinking about the Expanse. I don't know if I ever saw the last season of that, and I would like to. It's on Amazon though, and so for a while, my work account allowed me to watch. My Amazon Prime work account allowed me to watch TV shows. Um, but like a good employee, I noticed I was like, "Wait, we're getting charged for that." And so I was like, "Oh, we got to fix this." I thought at first I thought it came with our work version. Um, okay, that's right because I was like, "Why isn't it showing up there?" Because it's not running the thing. Um, it's not this. Let's check something here. This faction name should be the same, but I haven't been looking, and I just want to make sure because we did put that underneath the faction name. Um, okay, that's the same. Man, this shit is so convoluted. I gotta figure out a better way to do all this stuff. If County Heroes name, this is the name of the. Let's put this. This is the name of the. Just make sure that that's not some fuck up there. I mean, I was trying to pull it from the name of this thing, but maybe it's. Yeah, this is long. This is more steps. Well, that didn't do anything, but I guess I shouldn't have expected that. I just wanted to make sure that this was. County info panel, hero info panel, army info panel. That's all correct. So when this. The scroll view, I've got to be missing something. Wait. I know what it is. This script is no longer on the thing that's turning on. This script is no longer on this. This script is on the other. I moved this script to here, and it used to be on here. So we're turning this thing like on and off, and it's not doing anything because it's not. Hmm. So if that's the case, we have to. This is public, and do I have an instance of this? I do have an instance of this. We need to call this. I mean, this is fine. We could also do, but that would be, we'd have to put that in update. We could put a getter setter that would be. Let's go back to this thing on select county. If we just put in here, and I think I had this thing. I think I'm just like going in circles though here. It's not gonna be refreshing the right. That could be another thing because we do have this somewhere else. No, that would work. Okay, I was thinking this was attached to the county thing. It is not attached to county, so maybe we should attach it to a county. Yeah, that thing's not on yet though. This is all just to make that thing not be turned on all the time, and it sure is a pain in the ass to do that. Shit, it's 5 o'clock already. I have an alarm for 5 o'clock. Normally I'm napping at this point, but like started later. The fuck? I something has changed that I'm like a teenager again. Um, where I want to take a nap in the afternoon. Like like I used to get home from school and take a nap, like high school, and then stay up all night. That's totally what I take a nap at 3 o'clock when I get off work, and then I want to stay up till like 5 in the morning. And I can't, I gotta get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. But man, I don't know what's going on. I want to eat hot dogs and chips. That's it. All right, nothing I'm doing is working. Currently selected county equals game object. We don't need this one open right now. I haven't watched any good anime. Like it's funny you mentioned that. I guess this was like 6 months ago. That's another thing. Like with COVID time, and I work from home now. Like time flies. I was trying to find on Netflix some good anime, and I couldn't find any. Like everything I clicked on was pretty bad because you know they have like that whole anime channel. I know it's not a channel recommendation. I try to watch the new, and when I say new, it may be 10 years old or something. Ghost in the Shell, and I watched like 30 minutes of it, and it was I couldn't get into it at all. All right, let's do this. What do we need to happen? Let's go back to the basics here. We'll force it. We'll get out of this panel changes. Where'd this shit go? Um, we need so get out of here. We'll get this. We'll take this out of here because I did stick this in here. Let's get this out of here. We're going to put this right up here. When you get a left click, before panel changes, we need to see is the currently selected county, which is going to be this thing right here, game object. It is a game object. Okay. Most of them suck. Code geese. No, that's one of those words. That's like a spell in D&D, and um, I think it's spelled differently in D&D, but it's one of those ones where I'm pulled up that notepad to write that down, where no one knows how to pronounce it. Geese. All right, so if the currently selected hero list is greater than 0, turn this thing on. We also need that other thing turned on. That's just how it is. This needs to be turned on, and then we also need to refresh it. Yes, go back to this thing. This on enable is bullshit. This is a bullshit thing. Get it the fuck out of here. And that will be the first thing we'll check here. Black Lagoon. You know, another one that I looked at, besides the Ghost in the Shell one, there was one. I'm typing in Black Lagoon here. There was one that was like the world's ending and these champions need to fight each other. I can't remember the name of it. Champions of each country, and I only lasted like 30 minutes into that one. It also was on Netflix. All of them were on Netflix. Okay, so if we click here, so the first thing, so what is happening here? We're clicking here. We can see it refreshing actually. So once again, what is this? This has to be wrong. Let's check for the 30,000th time here. There's nobody in here. It's gotta be like I gotta be fucking something up here. County heroes list, county heroes, currently selected county dot name. It's gotta be like right in front of my face. Then you spawn this shit in. Okay. That would be a different issue. And then we did this true or false. So it's, man, what? All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. Sometimes that helps, and I want to have a cigarette anyways. I will be back in less than 5 minutes. Let me set my break timer up. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I know what we're gonna do here. Thank you for the recommendations, by the way. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to here, and we're gonna create a new script. We're gonna have this thing. If I don't already, no, that's not it. If I don't already have a script called this, and we're gonna have this script can check the lists and open them, and then we'll only fuck with this thing, and it will, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be called UI HA vertical group. That's what we're gonna do. I used to have this copy of Akira on VHS that was in Japanese, and I used to watch that thing all the time, even though I didn't know what was going on. It was great. Let's see. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do on enable. We're going to if currently selected. Well, we need a world map loaded here. Currently, we gotta go back. We gotta make this more reliable. Dot. Yeah. Gotta go. World map. We need two of these. World map load dot instance dot hero. What is this list called? County heroes. Then you dot name. Don't fuck with me. Dot count is greater than 0. Then we're going to enable hero heroes scroll view. Okay, else we're gonna turn it off. I don't know how many times I hit that P. Whoops, not cut. Paste. False. And then we can do the same thing with the army part. Okay, here we go. If that's greater than 0, we turn it on. Let's put this script over here. I talk to myself so much. I think it's like becoming an issue because like I said, I work from home, so I'll be talking to myself um, while I'm helping people remotely. Okay, so this thing we're getting rid of. It's no longer, and we want this on enable to be back. On enable, refresh panel. Yep. Okay, so this thing will, no, it won't, because this isn't attached. We could attach it onto there. Well, why did we move it? I can't remember why I moved it. We're gonna put this back. Let's make sure I got the right thing. All right. Okay, so this will enable it. This is going to break a bunch of other shit, but I think it's better to have it stable. Then on click, go back to this select county. So we want this. So this is what I was thinking when I was outside. We get this shit out of here. Yeah, get this shit out of here. This shit's going to go out of here. The panel changes. We can use that. So you left click on a county and we want it to turn on. Well, if it's your own county, like we had down here, wherever that, did I delete that shit? I just deleted that shit. Come back here. We want you cuts. No, we don't need this if statement. We just need this. And in fact, we don't even need this in here. We just need it right here. No, this can go too. So you're going to left click on it. It will set that active. If it's here, we do need this. We do need that if statement. Except we have it. You know what? We'll just turn that on. I don't give a shit. When you click on it, you know what we could do? I think you can turn yourself off. I don't know how to do it. Unity turn off. Oh wait, I know how to do it. There, like that. So then if it's greater than 0, do this thing. Otherwise, just kill yourself. I mean, and not literally, like, it's not destroying itself. It's just turning itself off. All right, let's try this first thing first. I think we're going to have other issues, but... okay, so that the hero list is above 0, I'm assuming, because there's a hero there, and there's no hero here. So that is working correctly. But now we needed this thing to spawn the list here. So what did we do wrong here? So this thing is going to be on enable, because I moved this back. We're going to refresh the panel. And I just need to have a cigarette. I need to think about something else. It's like, you know, like when you're in the shower and shit pops in your head. I need to like look at the brown grass in my backyard and look at this cat staring at me to, I think, rethink how this worked. Okay, so we're back to the beginning here. Let's spawn this thing. Okay, now it's still not working. We're back to the beginning of it being broken. Okay, so there's 2 things we need to do. It's in left click, because I thought about this when I was outside too. We want to... Before this happens, we want to refresh the last place that it clicked. If is not equal to null, we just want to make sure that there's something in there. Then we need to do, oh, that shit's not going to be open though. We'll have to do it a different way. Did this set itself? It didn't set itself false. Oh, I set it to be red so that I would know when it was playing, because before, when it was set to just the normal thing, I would always forget that it was in play mode, and I would be trying to change, or I would change shit, you know, and then I would stop play mode, and it would I would lose all the changes I made. So I needed to have something to like be like, don't make changes here that you want to save. I'm don't do it as much at all anymore. I mean, besides because it's red, but that was like just, you know, I think it was a noob thing I used to do all the time. I don't do it that much anymore. occasionally, like I'll do a change and I'll try to save it, but it tells you, that you're in play mode too. Um, so the stuff is getting destroyed as well. I'm wondering if like I set up my dictionaries wrong or something. So they're all, they all have the same. What happens if I move to a different spot? Like I have two dictionaries with the same name or some shit. That could have been the problem the whole time. Oh, we can't see it there though. Mm. Oh, awesome. How is that? That must be kind of both rewarding and frustrating at times. I was just saying earlier that I think, having someone who knows what they're doing, like look at your code to see, make sure you're not going down the wrong path, but also like, uh, there's things I didn't know existed. You know what I mean? And like, oh, have you tried this? And actually, I use ChatGPT pretty regularly, and it sometimes will suggest stuff. And it's not always good, it's not always good suggestions, but it will sometimes suggest stuff, and it's like, what the fuck is it even talking about? And then I'll look into what that is. Um, which one is this one called? This is Wasco. Yeah, so he's here. We could set this. Let's do that actually. Let's set this so it doesn't. Wait. Just making sure there's no like clicks things on here. I guess there couldn't be. So what's turning that thing off? All right, let's put this out of here so that I just want to make sure that this works any county that we go to first, even if they're not our counties. Man, I've rewritten this part like 10 fucking times too. What does digital media entail? Like websites or like, uh, yeah, what does it entail? All right, so we know these people are here. This should be the only empty one. We probably don't need that shit. All right, so it is happening everywhere. Where is this? This is Umatilla. Okay, so this one we lost this person. This person was here, I'm pretty sure. Let's check Harney. Is there a person? Oh wait, no, spawn token list. That's correct because she's the only spawn token. But that was wrong. I have no idea why this is fucking me up so much. So that's right, but this still should be. So even if we move this person to here, the spawn token list should have, or the hero, did I move them to the, no, there is no other list. There is no other list. It's just this one list. This is Umatilla. So yeah, this list is right. But this should be pulling from the population. Okay, so that's the problem. I'm not adding them to the county population. Is that what's going on? I think that's what's going on. All this fucking effort. No, wait, we already went through this. Like, it's a parallel list thing. This is a different parallel list. I'm gonna click on one of these. I'm gonna click on your link here. Oh, VR stuff, huh? AR stuff. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Oh no! Is this the map? What is this? All right, that's the issue. I'm not adding them to the county. I hope. I hope that's the issue. We added them to the hero list, which is the spawn hero list is different. That's got to be the issue. These an hour and a half or 2 hours. Okay, that's your mascot, Testudo. Okay, so when he gets here, we need to add. Okay, so that's this has to be the problem. This is also a parallel list though. I didn't know that's what that was called, but that is it has different information. The other one's just the game object. So, okay, so this is this because I had to tear that thing out. It has county. Okay, no, that's in world map load. It's under it's going to be the name. And this is going to be county population dictionary. That's what we want. And then add let's put this down. This is going to go for a bit here. So let's put this down here. Get county population. And then we need to do the same thing. This has been the problem. Jesus Christ. We need this here. And I should rewrite this to, because this is almost identical. I should make this one thing. Let's put a note in my little thing here. I don't think we need two of them. I like to write them separate and then combine them later. A terrapin turtle? What do those look like in real life? I used to be really into turtles. Yep, a classic turtle. They have those in the Northeast. They don't freeze to death in the winter. Do they burrow or something like that? All right, so we need. Oh, I was gonna put this over here. Otherwise, I will forget. Home. What did I call this? Back or home? Home. All right, we're gonna fix this. Then when we're done fixing it, I'm gonna call it a day. I have to fix this. This is one of the, all right, when it leaves though, it also needs to, we need to remove it. And I think that's what that other note was. Oh, you know where I put this before, actually? That other one, I put it under that. Yeah. Are you not gonna fix that for me? This has to be it. Jimi Hendrix is Kermit the Frog. I think I've seen a statue of those. Are they together? I mean, a picture of a statue, not a. Okay, so let's double check here. Looking at this thing has done me no good except to lead me down a wild goose chase here. This is Tillamook. All right, Ryan is there. I don't think I can see this dictionary list. No, I only can see the one. I don't know if I've even tried to do that. Well, you know where they would be here. So Ryan Martinez is at the bottom. I wonder why. Did I spawn him there? I guess he just started at the bottom and I picked him. Okay, so if we go back to here, he's still here. He should be at the end. So he's still here, or we took him away, or we added him here, so that's good. Didn't work though. Because this is wrong. So that should take him away. He was moved, but there was something, it didn't still. I think I have multiple bugs. And they're all combining in the same spot. So I feel like if I had written this today, it wouldn't, like from scratch to now, it wouldn't be this fucked up. All right, Cynthia, I couldn't see what. Well, we'll spawn her while I'm here. Cynthia Barnes. Okay, there she is. She's 26. Move to here. Now she's gone from there. And this population thing should have went up one too. Cynthia Barnes is here. So that part's working, and that was actually a note I had in my thing to do this. Now it's way, I don't know where the fuck it is. Yeah, thank you for dropping by, man. Have a good night. And I'm definitely gonna look at some of these, or the two of these you told me about, because I've never been like a huge anime fan, but I just want to like check it out again. You know what I mean? All right. So this part's working now. And if we go back to the scroll view refresher, this is checking the county heroes. What is the county heroes list? Oh, that is another list we created. Jesus Christ, no. Is that another? Do we have 3 lists where we're keeping track of this shit? We have a spawn list. Why would we be pulling it from... What is this county heroes bullshit? This is a dictionary. I think I do have... I created like some other list last time. So we would have to remove them from that list too. What is this? Let's look at what this is. Okay, so this is a list of population. Wow, we would have to move them from 3 lists. That's a lot. This is the same. I mean, we can do it. We can do it right now. Where's our, not this thing. It's the same. I mean, God. It's not the same, but it's, why did I think I had this on my, this is the location. We need this part. This is the same county information. Yeah, this is bad. I don't like this. This is, one more. So we need to remove them from that. So that's been the whole thing is we have all these lists. I'm gonna need to figure out a way to combine these lists. 3 lists. There's spawned tokens, county heroes, and county population. I forget why I created the county heroes one's new. I can't remember why we did that one. That's what I get for skipping a week of streaming, is I can't. Okay. So we removed it from there, and then we need to add it also. We just need to, I'm going to copy this, but we'll need to change when we're going to need to add it in here. This is destination. That's what's been fucking this whole thing up tonight. Whoops. Destination. That's what this whole thing up today. Destination. It has it right there. We're going to add it. And we're going to move this. I guess these are going to be offset. The other ones aren't. Then we also have this like in 2 separate spots. It's weird. Yeah, this code is fucked. I need to rewrite this. Not the movement part. That we just rewrote that last time, and now it's extremely simplified. But these 3 different lists. I'm pretty sure this is gonna solve a lot of the problems we were just having. Yeah, see, it's gone now, and there she is, or whatever. Let's spawn one here. I mean, recruit one here, then spawn them. We have a different issue. Oh, you aren't spawned yet. Spawn you. It's not turning on the thing. Do I have that on this list? Probably not. I'm clicking. Spawned token counter needs to turn on when there are more than 1 tokens in the county. That should be easy to fix. We can just have like on and well, we can look at that. That's going to be minor compared to the dumb shit that I've been dealing with since I just noticed this thing. There might already be a duplicate of this. Okay, back to you. Yeah, that was the whole thing, is I wasn't moving them from the list correctly. Because there's 3 fucking lists now. Anyways, that's it for me. I just wanted to get that one part. You know, I didn't want to leave a giant bug for then, you know, it gets stale in my mind after a week. Fixed something, then moved the hero from 3 different lists when it moves to a new county. Oh, we did it again. All right, let's commit this stuff. Let's push it. Jesus Christ. Well, that is it for me. Thank you for joining me, and I will talk to you guys next time. Have a good... Wait, I don't want to hit this while I have this selected, because otherwise it does something weird. Anyways, bye.